Far away in the deep space, in a small dying planet, an alien race sent out a call. Their voices were quiet but full of fear. The planet was dying fast. Their homes were breaking, the air was hard to breathe, and their food was gone. They had no choice but to ask for help. They sent a message to the whole galaxy. It was an SOS, a signal of great danger and hope. The message said, "Please help us. Our world will end soon." But no one answered. The galaxy was quiet. The stars shone bright, but no one came. The aliens waited, hoping someone would hear their cry. Time was running out. They were alone. Far from that small planet on Earth, the humans heard the call. In a large space center, scientists and leaders worked late into the night. Their machines picked up the weak signal. At first, they thought it was a mistake. Signals from space were common, but this was different. It was clear and urgent. The message said in simple words, "Help us, our world is dying." The scientists were amazed. No one had ever sent such a clear call before. They told the government. People watched the screens with hope and fear. What should they do? Some wanted to send help with food and medicine. Others wanted to ignore it. But the government had other plans. The leaders thought about power. This was a chance to show the galaxy that humans were strong. They believed they could take control of the dying planet and its resources. They decided to send not just a help team, but a military fleet. Ships filled with soldiers and weapons left Earth. The humans said they wanted to help, but they also wanted to protect their own people and show their strength. The fleet moved fast through space, cutting through the stars. On the way, some soldiers talked quietly. They wondered about the aliens. Were they friends or enemies? No one knew for sure. The aliens on the dying planet watched the stars nervously. They saw the large human ships coming closer. Their own people were weak, but their spirits were strong. They wanted peace. They sent messages back asking humans not to bring weapons, but the humans did not stop. They came with guns, not food. The aliens tried to prepare. They built small defenses hoping to scare the humans away. Their leaders prayed for understanding. They wished the humans could see that they needed help, not war. When the humans landed, the planet was quiet. The air was thin, and the ground was cracked. The soldiers moved carefully, their weapons ready. They did not know what to expect. The aliens came out to meet them, holding up their hands in peace. But the humans were tense. They demanded the aliens surrender. The aliens were confused. They said, "We only want help. We sent the SOS because we are dying. Why do you come with weapons?" The humans did not listen. Their leader spoke with a cold voice. He said, "You have no choice. You must accept our rule or fight." Fear and anger filled the air. The first shots were fired, and the quiet planet exploded into chaos. The aliens fought with all their strength, but their weapons were old and weak. The humans had machines and guns that could destroy anything. The battle was loud and terrible. The sky was full of fire and smoke. Some humans felt uneasy. They saw the aliens were not evil. They were just scared and desperate. But the orders were clear: no mercy. Far away, other alien races watched the news. They saw the humans attacking a helpless planet. Some were afraid of humans now. Others thought humans were too violent. The galaxy started to talk. Who were the real monsters? The aliens sent more SOS messages, asking for help against the humans. The war was just beginning. The humans planted their flag on the broken ground. They called it victory. But in the silence that followed, many wondered if this was the right answer. On the human ships, some soldiers looked at the stars with doubt. One young soldier thought, "We came to help, but now we bring only pain." He remembered the SOS, a call for help, not war. He wondered if the leaders had made a terrible mistake. But he kept quiet. It was not safe to question orders. The war had started, and there was no easy way back. The dying planet still waited for peace, but the stars only gave it fire and noise. The silent call had been heard, but the answer was violence. Far from Earth, on the alien planet, the humans had landed. The large ships came down with heavy steps, machines humming and soldiers ready. The aliens watched from a distance. They did not want to fight, but they had to protect their homes. Their world was dying, but their hearts were strong. The humans walked carefully through the cracked land. They carried guns and strange machines. Their leader, Captain Harris, spoke to his soldiers with a firm voice. "Remember, we are here to control, not to help. Stay alert." The aliens sent messengers to meet the humans. They came in small groups holding out open hands. "Please," said one alien softly. "We asked for help, not war." Their voices were calm but full of fear. Captain Harris looked at them with cold eyes. "You must surrender now," he said. "Your planet belongs to us." The aliens were shocked. "We only want peace," their leader said. "We sent the SOS because we are dying. Why do you come with weapons?" The humans did not answer. They raised their guns. Suddenly, a small explosion broke the silence. Someone fired first. No one knew who. Panic spread fast. The aliens tried to run, but the humans chased them. The battle had begun. The aliens fought back with what little they had. Their weapons were old, but they used their knowledge of the land to hide and strike. The humans were surprised by the quick attacks. Their machines were strong, but the aliens were clever. Captain Harris ordered his soldiers forward. "Take control of the city," he said. "Show them our power." The aliens sent more SOS messages, begging other aliens for help. They called out, "Humans attack us, but we want peace." In the human camp, some soldiers questioned the orders. One soldier, named Lee, saw the fear in the aliens' eyes. "Are we the bad ones?" he asked quietly. But no one answered. The war was on. The humans believed they were right. They believed they were protecting Earth. The aliens' world grew darker. Their homes burned. Their people cried. Yet they kept fighting. The first contact was not what anyone expected. Instead of friendship, there was war. Instead of help, there was fear. The galaxy watched closely. Would the humans stop, or would they bring more violence? The battle had begun in full force. The quiet planet was now a battlefield. Explosions lit up the dark sky. The air was thick with smoke and fear. Humans fired their powerful weapons. Aliens fought back with everything they had. The humans had machines no one had ever seen before. Giant robots, fast fighter ships, and powerful guns. The aliens tried to use their knowledge of their world to survive. They hid in caves and attacked from the shadows. But the humans were strong and well-trained. Captain Harris stood on the command ship watching the battle below. "We must win," he said. "This is just the beginning." On the alien side, their leader, Kaylin, was desperate. "Our people are dying," she said. "We did not want this war. We only wanted help." Kaylin sent a new SOS, louder and clearer than before. "Help us, humanity is attacking." The galaxy heard the call. Some alien races watched silently. Others sent small fleets to observe. No one wanted to get involved yet. Back on the planet, the battle grew worse. Buildings burned. Families ran for safety. The aliens lost many lives. The humans captured the capital city, their flags waving where the alien flags once flew. Some humans felt uneasy. Soldier Lee watched a group of alien children hiding in the ruins. "Why are we doing this?" he whispered. But the orders were clear. The humans must keep control. The galaxy was shocked by the violence. News spread fast. The humans answered the SOS, but with war, not help. Many wondered, were humans heroes or monsters? The battle shook the galaxy. No one could look away. The war was not just about the dying planet. Behind the battles and explosions, secrets hid in the dark. In a hidden room on Earth, some powerful humans spoke in low voices. They did not want to save the aliens. They wanted the planet's rare resources for themselves. They planned to take control and grow richer and stronger. Not all humans agreed. Some soldiers and scientists saw the truth. They saw the pain the war caused. But those who spoke against the plan were silenced. Fear spread among the humans, too. On the alien planet, a small group of rebels formed. They did not trust the humans. They wanted to fight back and protect what was left of their home. They moved quietly in the shadows, planning strikes against the humans. Meanwhile, Soldier Lee, who had begun to doubt the war, found secret messages. They told of the human leader's real plan. He was scared, but knew he had to help the aliens. Spies and betrayals grew. Friends turned into enemies. No one was safe. The war was more than a fight for land. It was a battle for truth, trust, and survival. The aliens refused to give up. Even though their world was broken, their spirit was alive. A brave group of alien fighters formed the resistance. They moved quietly through the ruins, striking the humans when they least expected it. Soldier Lee joined them in secret. He could no longer follow orders that brought pain. He shared human plans and helped the aliens find weak spots in the human defenses. The resistance grew stronger. They sabotaged supply ships and destroyed weapons. Humans were shocked. Their control was slipping. Captain Harris was angry. "We must stop this rebellion," he shouted. "No one can fight us and live." But the resistance had hope. They fought for their homes, their families, and their future. The galaxy watched with growing tension. The quiet planet was now a battlefield of hope and fear. The galaxy began to see the truth. Humans were no longer the heroes who answered the SOS. They were the monsters who brought war. Alien leaders held meetings and talked openly. They warned everyone about humans' violence and greed. Some alien worlds closed their borders to humans. On Earth, the leaders pushed harder. They wanted to keep control of the planet and its resources no matter the cost. They called it security. Soldier Lee could no longer stay silent. He found secret files and proof of the lies told to the public. He knew he had to expose the truth. But telling the truth was dangerous. Lee became a target. Friends turned their backs on him. He was alone. The alien resistance prepared for one last battle. They knew this fight would decide their fate and the fate of humanity in the galaxy. The story was about to reach its darkest point. The final battle began. Humans and aliens faced each other with everything they had. The sky was filled with fire and noise. Both sides lost many brave fighters. Captain Harris stood on his ship watching the fight. He felt something he had never felt before: doubt. Soldier Lee fought alongside the aliens. He believed there was still hope for peace. The aliens gave their all. They fought not just for their planet, but for their future. In the end, the humans had to make a choice: continue the violence and lose the trust of the galaxy, or stop the war and try to heal the damage they caused. Captain Harris made the hardest decision of his life. He ordered the guns to stop. The galaxy was silent. For the first time, humans and aliens talked, not as enemies, but as beings who wanted to live together. The SOS was clear. Humanity had answered, this time with hope.